when I did my post regarding his passing, and it absolutely amazes me that still, after 33 years. Hello everyone, welcome to our latest video. Today, we are going to get a little bit personal and, because I felt compelled to do so. And actually, in fact, I was compelled to do this video yesterday, but yesterday was a really tough day for me. Crazy that it still bothers me. Crazy that it still actually makes the bubbles come up in my chest. And actually, even yesterday, when I did my post regarding his passing, I did have a difficult time afterwards. And it absolutely amazes me that still, after 33 years, when I talk about my father's passing, I still feel it. I still feel it like it was yesterday. Because this 16-year-old girl who lost her dad still lost her dad every year. Every year after my father's death, the anniversary or the birthday or what have you, because the anniversary of my father's death is July 6th. I used to celebrate that. I used to celebrate July 6th. I used to celebrate the death. So many people do. They commemorate it. They do. I used to do a pilgrimage where I would go back to the town we lived in, because after my father passed away, we were forced to move from the town that we lived in. So that, in some ways, uprooted me. Gave me a sense of, whoa. So that when he did cross over, there was no real sense of, because we did not have a funeral, we did not have a memorial service, it just happened and we left. Death can be such an amazingly difficult thing to come to terms with. And to be perfectly honest, I do believe that the work I do in helping other people through death helps me every day with dealing with the ones that I have dealt with. This particular passing, my father's passing, my father's passing changed my life completely and absolutely. Well, of course it did. Of course it did, because I was a 16-year-old girl and one of my parents passed away. The provider and financial caregiver of the family passed away. So not only did we lose him, we lost a stability. And that stability actually never returned. And then I began to create that stability myself, because sometimes when someone is taken from us at a certain I believe that this is so hard for me, because I do believe that doing a video on my father's birthday was something that, golly sakes, that he wanted me to do. And anyone who knew my dad would say, that's ridiculous. He wouldn't want you to make a video about the morning of his passing. That's not his thing. He was not into that. Exploitation, things like that would have come out of his face. But I do this channel for you. I do this channel to commemorate him. And I do this channel for me. And making a video about my dad's passing, I believe, is important, because how the heck do you know that I know anything about death? How the heck do you know that I come from a place of empathy or knowing or understanding? I can tell you 100 things. But this day, yesterday, is so incredibly difficult for me. Because I don't even have a clue how old he would be. I know the ballpark, and I know that he's the same age as my aunt, but I don't ask that lady her age either because you just don't. He would be in his 70s, and soon I will be. So time has gone by, so much time. But when I revisit the loss, it never changes. The only thing that changes is a little bit of cushion that my heart puts around that pain. And when my dad enters the room, the cushion falls away. I can feel him reach into my chest and make the loss real again. I can feel him speaking to me in that way. And in some ways, one could think, oh my God, that's not something I want. Oh. But in reality, it is. In reality, you want to know that they're still there. You want to know that the feelings that you had for them were so real, and those feelings are even outside of you. They are something that you need to pay homage to, but something that you can in some ways control to a certain extent. You can control how much they affect you. She says as she sobs all over herself. You can control what they do to you. Starting to see those feelings as little reminders of how much you can feel for another person, of how much you love them, of what the relationship you had with them and how it affected you, how deep it is, how strong it is. That's living. That is paying homage to those who have gone before you that you love so much, and you're still stuck here, and they're in that wonderful, beautiful place that you hope to go to one day. You are going to go to. You're going to die. That when they come to visit, you get a reminder of how much you can feel for people. And actually, maybe that reminder will help you to look around the room at the people who are still with you. And know that that relationship you have with them, as much as they annoy you, as much as they bug you, as much as they drive you out of your mind, if they passed away, my God. So, know that when someone does remind you of how much you love them, know that it is so that you can actually be reminded of how much you love the people around you and how much you love the people that are in your life. I celebrate my father's birthday now. I no longer celebrate his death day. I notice his death day. I pay somewhat of an homage to it, but it's not the day my dad left me, because he never has. He left his physical body and he left this physical world, but he's never left me, and he's never left my family, and he's never left us. And if you have suffered a death so prominent, you know that to be true. I really hope you know that to be true. That's why I'm here, because I want you to know that to be true. Thank you for watching this video. I can't do anymore. Happy birthday to my dad. Happy birthday to any one of you who was born in August. You big bunch of Leos. You make everyone's lives just a little bit more exciting, don't you? I can be reached at trinityyogaandspiritualservices.com. trinityyogaandspiritualservices.com. I'm also on Instagram at Born Medium, Bobbi Rowntree, and I'm on Facebook at Bobbi Rowntree Spiritual Medium. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that it helped you in some way. I hope you can understand me.